Well, on this episode of the Rust Farm, this whole thing, we ventured down to Iowa and bought this.
Yes, yeah.
It's 1972 Dodge 1-ton ramp truck that's still smoking.
Just so eager to go again.
There's just a billow of smoke come out of there. Is it on fire?
I won't worry about that. It's raining. Good for it.
Oh, it's
Chryslered itself.
it's spraying coolant everywhere.
Huh. Hey, that just means it works. That just means there's coolant in it.
Yeah, right?
It's okay. I got solder. We can fix that.
Yeah, it's an easy spot to do.
It's actually right where my other Chrysler.
I had to comment that the rad looked so good in this thing.
Way to go.
Should have never done that.
I've just been talking bad about it the whole time, hoping that it impresses us, not setting any standards, or else this happens.
Yeah,
1,700 miles to go, weird engine noises, tires to still mount, and brakes to fix. Push it in and get started?
yeah, we better.
Or do you want to like wash it first so it looks good and we at least feel better about it?
Well,
False motivation.
we could wash it, I guess.
I don't know, maybe that's a later thing.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to earn that.
Yeah, it needs to earn
It
it.
needs
Let's
to
change the
Let
oil
it
and
earn its wash.
get rid of that weird knocky sound
Yeah.
we're hearing.
We'll drain all the noise out of the oil and put quiet oil in.
Oh, it seems like that. Oh, I'm just getting sprayed with coolant. Hopefully, it's not that guy.
We never looked
Isn't
at it.
there?
It'd make about that right amount of noise. Not a ton.
Not a bunch, but
We just Ezra's Cadillac. It was making a weird noise, and Greg reached down and grabbed it, and it moved like 2 inches.
oh, yeah.
Wait,
Ooh.
it didn't leak.
Really?
We drove it around again that weekend. Then right when we parked it, it started leaking after like another 50 miles.
Crazy. Well,
Inside,
we'll deal with that later.
sweet. I'll get the door. That's probably from something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look how as that goes up, the tail's actually going down.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
like that at
I don't understand why.
Oh my god.
Goose, you better get out of there for now.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same. Bravely thinking the same. To be clear.
I like yeah, not that.
We're ready to hop on me life raft.
Extraction!
What was expected.
Get him out of there! All clear.
My dad had a horse at one point in time that he used to just let free roam the yard. He had a Texas gate.
He had what?
A Texas gate.
No, he had what?
A horse?
A horse. I think he said oars.
No, a horse.
That was free roam.
I was like, I don't think I understand the context of
And he
this.
was working underneath his truck one day, and just his like from knees down was sticking out. And the horse came around, grabbed his steel-toe boot, and pulled him out from underneath the truck.
You're done.
Thinking he was like dying or something.
That's amazing.
It was hilarious.
Oh god, it's doing it.
Oh, it's getting better.
That looks better.
Yeah.
That end's actually going up.
It was all I could do to lift one side. Get the same jack.
We believe you. I'm filming for insurance. gonna swing what, forward as it goes down? It's gonna swing forward and towards Angus as it goes down.
Oh no. I'll let it swing towards
Quite a bit. Well, it depends on how far we go, I guess. Damn, this gives us almost as much room as the pit.
Almost.
Not bad. You're hanging that jack stand, eh?
I know. There's a damn
You can
little.
move it. Oh, you can't move
There's
it.
a brake line right here. No, there's not. Now there is. Get out of here.
You clear?
All good.
Sure.
Just don't put your face or any other bits of your body you like under it.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't expect it to go backwards.
That seems good.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Wiggle
Shake
test
test.
approved. Sweet.
The pucker factor was much with this one.
This is a weird ping pong table, but I'm here to see it. Let's get the chalk out. This pool table sucks. All right, Steve. We've got this weird brake deal going on down here. What are you seeing?
It's some weird brake thing.
Oh, good. All right, we'll mark that off the list. Identify weird brake thing.
It's got an extra vacuum canister booster deal back here.
I don't even know what any of this is. How?
I've seen remote boosters, but never
But never two.
two.
Yeah, like this is pretty common on. And usually they're up under the cab because they run all the brakes.
Yeah. This just runs the
whoa,
rear.
whoa. I think I'm onto something here. Usually on vehicles that run all the brakes, like a grain truck, they're all drums. Mm-hmm. This only has drums on one end. Maybe it just boosts the drums more because it's discs up front.
Maybe.
That's my best guess. I'm gonna go Google it. You
That-
stare at that a little more.
Yeah, that's not good.
Again.
It's rotted right out. I just pulled the bottom off of this thing.
Oh well, you know what? Maybe we won't need it.
Maybe we're gonna have to bypass that.
Hopefully it works without it. I don't know. Is this the double? No, this is just a big normal brake. It's not the double master style. Huh.
Just got a face full of rust.
Genuine Iowa rust. Don't get it in your eye.
Good thing I had glasses on. Okay, there's an electric fuel pump back here and a big fuel tank.
Huh.
Oh god. More rust.
Don't hit it.
Okay. What did you find now?
There's an electric fuel pump. Oh, maybe, yeah. No, I guess there's a water system on here.
Oh yeah.
That would make more sense for the garden hose.
Okay, not a fuel line.
Not fuel line.
Thank God.
That had me worried for a minute there.
That is just green garden hose, though, isn't it?
That is green garden hose. Can you see that?
Oh yeah. And then
And a 12-volt pump. But yeah, I forgot this thing has a spigot on the back and
is that a pump or a garbage disposal for a sink?
not sure. Oh, there's another fuel tank though.
Oh hey,
So this is a fuel tank. Looks like it's off a combine or something.
someone
It legit is like a galvanized combine tank.
or a boat. There's on that fuel line up in front of you. Someone's put a repair piece in. There's about 3 unions within 4 feet. 2 for sure.
Which
We should probably just run a new one of those.
that's a brake line.
Or yeah, sorry. What did I say?
Fuel line. Oh yeah, there's unions like all over this. Apparently they didn't have a
And-
30-foot long piece of brake line.
Oh shit, we? I think it comes in 25-foot rolls. We should be good because we don't need the last 10 foot. That's all.
Oh yeah,
that's all
yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
25 should be enough.
Something fell down as well that we were dragging. 2 things.
Oh, we were dragging some
And it
stuff.
looks like is that a cable? Like electrical cable?
That's an electrical cable.
Oh, that's a winch cable.
Oh yeah, that would be for a winch, I bet.
Hey, there's our new starter wire. She's even been cleaned by the road.
Perfect. It's already got an end right to the starter.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Low on the totem pole of...
I don't know if we should have even jacked this up and looked underneath of it.
Probably not, no. We should have dug a hole.
Other side. Water tank's the one on the driver's side. And the fuel tank's the one on the passenger side, apparently.
Oh, careful. Those escape pods are dangerous. We're not sure.
One thing left on our list is fuel system. And it's kind of major. You gotta go 1,700 miles.
I could see how somebody might
So-
want it.
The cap kind of just like twisted off and turned to dust. So
You don't suppose that's a bad sign, do you?
no, can't be.
Oh, jeez. Well,
Let's see what's in there.
oh, that neck looks pretty bad. I think we know what
You
we're
even
gonna
get it down
find.
there? Oh, there's a spring in there. I see.
Let's see if I can run Kevin's expensive camera up against everything. Yeah, I can catch this spring. Oh, this is so disorienting.
That looks really bad.
Where is that spring? Where'd it go?
It's at the bottom.
Oh, did I push him down? This is tripping me up. Which way is up? Oh. That's better.
That is really.
It's really confusing.
Oh, you know it's bad when it's just rolling down with the camera.
Avalanche of rust.
No!
Quit pushing rust out of my fuel tank.
Sorry! I was trying to keep the spring from going in. I'm sorry. Okay, we're still in the neck. That's side quick. Well, that was a really long fuel neck, but really should practice flying more. It's dark in here. It's not full of water, right? It's
I don't think we're gonna see. Oh.
oh.
What were you saying, Michelle?
Nothing.
I think we've seen too much.
Yeah.
Surely that's not indicative.
That is unusable.
Yeah.
Yikes. That's a weekend of vinegar bath to make that work.
I don't even know about that. How about we scope the one in the bed?
That's a good idea.
We can just,
Yeah, it is a
just
galvanized
with
tank. Isn't it?
some rust.
Yeah, some rust is better than
Then
whatever that was. Yeah.
That was,
I felt like we were diving on Titanic.
It did.
Was it
it's
that?
the far one, yeah.
Far one. Well, if everybody take a mile walk, we'll get there.
I suppose that's why that one has a vent on it. Huh.
Yeah, that makes sense now.
Should we get it open and see what's inside?
At least smell it.
All you. Well, we got just the tool for it.
Oh, no way. The big
Sure,
pliers
it's,
I've heard so much about.
They look like normal pliers in your hands. What is this?
Okay, that might just be permanent. I'm not brave enough to heat that up, personally, being a fuel tank.
Like, the line's off the bottom.
Oh, so it's probably empty.
Empty.
Well, you go down there with a pilot light.
Yeah.
Go down there with the lighters first.
Sounds like an Angus job.
I don't think it's gonna
I should
go.
whack it with a hammer.
Don't break the pliers like the breaker bars.
They're not Steve rated. Nothing around here is. It only goes to one Kevin. Sometimes, rarely, just below. Actually, hold on. I bought something once because I thought it might be useful, but mostly fun. Yes, this will do it. This might do it.
That is exactly what I was looking for.
And it looks like a normal size pipe.
36 inch.
I hope it opens far enough. Oh yeah. Yeah, get the wall. Oh no. Alcohol abuse. Really slippery. Yeah, I don't think the pliers were going to do that.
I don't think so.
I mean, clearly they didn't, but goddamn. Now they might. Ah, I've seen worse. Yeah, actually. There you go, sir. Yeah.
There's still some galvanized looking on the bottom.
Oh, this is that big combine tank.
Yeah.
Let's get a camera in there so the crowd gets to see. It's hard to say.
There's definitely some scalier stuff, but it's pretty shiny.
Not enough filters, anything can be a tank, right? Just gonna need a lot of
flushed it
frequent filters.
Might be fine.
Yeah, we can maybe send the pressure washer wand down in there. Blow it out of it.
So I don't think it's coming out of there.
No, that tank's staying. It looks like it's welded to the bed, actually. It is. It's welded right there. Maybe that's just a filler neck.
Yeah, maybe there's rubber in between.
Maybe the water tank's better.
That's the one I could poke holes in and got rusted in.
Yeah, there you go.
We got her scoped out down there. How does it look? Let's see if I can get that.
Much better than
Oh,
That's hardly anything.
the other
that's
one.
like just the odd little rusty spots.
I'm gonna-
Can you like try and turn?
Well, there's a few rust spots, but not.
Camera focus. You can do it. There we go. Yeah, a few.
But not like the other one.
No, that's honestly a bad example. But yeah, I'd say that's usable.
I think so.
Let's see. Well, the pros, it's not as full of rust, sure. Cons, you won't have a fuel sender. You won't know how much fuel you have.
Yeah, there was no how that one ever working either.
Oh, then that's fair.
It probably doesn't even exist anymore.
In that tank? No, I don't
No.
think there's nothing left.
But another thing that sucks when a car's on here.
Oh,
How's that going to be filled?
Well, we'll just have to make it accessible.
Yeah, I won't be able to pull all the way up.
Yeah.
But it looks totally usable.
Yeah. I mean,
Kind of our only option right now.
Yeah, it's less new tank. There's no vent in this.
I think that's what that tube coming off the top is.
Yeah, but this doesn't vent.
I think they just
That
tapped
might
right
go-
into that.
That
and
might
it vents
just
down.
hang out down.
Yeah, I think it does. I looked
Yeah,
up there.
that-
I was like, what the hell is
That makes sense.
Yeah. So it should be a functioning tank.
Because there's not enough.
No, that is the vent going, just hanging.
There is. There's a hole that goes all the way through.
Oh, what do you know? Oh, and it's pointed like downwards too, so
Yeah.
it doesn't even fill with water.
Jeez, they meant to do that, huh?
That's smarter than the 77 Ford's tank.
Yeah, right.
Literally just two big holes right through the top in the middle of the fuel.
Jeez.
Same kind of cap in the bed. This can't be full of water. And actually, that thing runs on that tank.
Yep.
So I'm confident in this one because we didn't even scope that one. We just poured fuel in it. Said maybe it'll work.
So how do we get it from?
We got to run a fuel line.
Okay.
There's a spout on the bottom of that one.
Oh, okay.
With a little 90 facing forward. We just got to run a line,
Run a line.
which hopefully will work. It is big. What did you figure that was for gallons? 30?
It's like 32 to 35, depending on how high up it goes. It's like 24 by 15 inches base, and then foot
That's
tall.
better than the cab one because the cab one's probably half of that if you're lucky.
19, 20 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have more. Just stop for snacks often.
Yeah, just have to stop every 150 miles, like we
Yeah.
did with the Roadrunner on the way down here when we didn't have a fuel gauge. So
Yeah.
You're used to this then. That's not a problem.
No.
that'll be fine.
Cool. Well, I guess we plumb that up, throw a filter in line to make sure we have some spares.
3.
Yeah. Throw some redundancy in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Cool. Yeah, I agree. I think that'll work just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm confident. in that.
Yeah, because I really didn't want to ride up front with a jerry can.
No.
No. Not
What?
particularly.
Yeah, this thing's kind of prone to fire.
They
too,
might
so-
not like that at the border either.
So,
I'm pretty high maintenance, guys.
all right, let's get after it.
Yeah. So good thing we didn't need to use this tank.
Holy hell. Literally. Mostly holy.
Nothing left.
That's where our gas smell was coming from in there.
Hey, I got good news for you though. 2 things. I did a little poking around today and I found this. I don't know if you've seen this yet.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's been all over hell.
That is cool.
Georgia, Florida, what is it? Farmers, Georgia, Columbus, Ohio, and Bristol, Tennessee. And class winner a few times.
Wow.
As well as, more importantly, that big 50-gallon drum, or big 50-gallon tank I have, will sit right there.
Did well on it.
There's even a little hole in the back that we can maybe even stick your fill up through there or something.
Oh yeah, because those will come. Oh yeah, we can.
It'd be mighty convenient
It would be
to have 50 gallons.
much better than 2
Well.
boat tanks.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll go grab that and turn you guys loose on catching up with what was done last night and carrying on from there.
Yeah, and there's that missing air conditioner
Oh,
piece.
or what's left of it.
It's all. It's mostly there. It's the dryer. Looks mint.
Looks mint.
Mint you look at.
Yeah, I think different definitions of mint. There's even some AC ducting. And 6 bricks. Thank God.
Yeah.
That's for the ride, you know.
It's ballast.
You hate for it to ride bad.
Think we'll be able to get that thing in here?
It'll be close, I think. It sure looks like it would sit in there well, but the doors are only 24 inches wide. Might be able to do a little bit of an angle on it. We could run home, measure it, and grab it.
Yeah. We can measure it. See.
We'll go do that. And you guys do what you do.
Okay.
Used to be white and... Well, they said it was white and blue, and yeah, there it is. Red, white, and blue. There's the white and blue. Interesting.
That's.
That's bad. And that was after it was painted orange.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's not working.
Righty loosey, right?
Yeah, right. No, this is the lefty Lucy.
That's normal thread.
Well, all right, disregard.
The other side's the.
Wow.
Nope.
Really get them on that good?
This is the side we didn't touch.
Oh.
Not another one. A sacrifice. What are you doing?
This isn't a 3/8. This one's actually meant.
Those were halves.
They were.
let's.
No,
Those were all
mine was
half-inch
a
breaker
No, mine was
bars.
a 3/8 that got broken.
Fucking no, it wasn't.
I didn't know.
Design a 1-inch half-inch socket. Okay. What kind is this one?
Probably also Harbor
Oh,
Freight.
it's Pittsburgh.
At least it has a name on it.
Yeah, that's actually labeled.
Surely can't be made in China, right?
No, Turkey or something. Istanbul.
Oh, I can't.
I wondered.
Oh, just step on the brake pedal.
Oh yeah. Okay, here goes nothing. Wow.
Oh, you got a China battery on it though.
No, yeah, I do. Holy shit, man.
There's only one front one that we had trouble with too. Like
What? Huh.
one side, whole side was fine.
Heat again?
Yeah,
I
we'll
guess,
have to eat.
or I get the
That's
torch.
the only.
Alright, there we go. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah. 6-inch extension. Neither one of them would do anything, even with heat.
The one time you actually want it to be shorter.
Yeah. You know, just a deep socket. It just.
That last one still have all the torque on it.
Oh, yep. There's still one left.
You might want to run one in on the side. Alright, get this tire out of here and take a look at our brakes. I can't believe we made it here on that thing. Holy hell.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you know what? You're right. It's fine. Oh, there. Jesus. Well, good news. There's some trailer tires for sale here in town. They're the same size, so we should be able to get you hooked up.
Yeah, that'll be good.
That'll be just fine. Usually, just have the little collets in it.
Yeah.
Smack the middle really hard. There you go.
You're so smart.
I don't think I even taught myself that. I think I learned that.
Well, that's still.
Thank you though. I'll take that.
You learned it.
You retained that though.
Yeah, much like those did. It took a bit.
Yeah.
No, I just felt pity when nobody else laughed.
Oh, you were laughing at the fact no one laughed, not at the joke. Okay. Well, anyway, the axle shaft's coming out now.
I laughed really hard internally.
I'll laugh later.
Hey, it's not even sitting on the overload spring.
I'd hope not.
It's damn close, but it's not.
Really close.
That is a thick shaft. Oh my.
Thank you.
That's what she said.
Any twist in our splines? No, they look nice and straight still.
Yeah.
She hasn't been too overworked. It is Mopar powered, so I mean, you know, how. Good luck, right? Ruthless.
Just rude, this guy.
Okay, well, at this point, I suppose we dig out all the weird special tools and bits and pieces and rip that all apart and pull the drum off. Which
Still
we
can't
will-
spin that now.
Say that again.
Still cannot spin that.
Yeah.
Could with the tire on.
I'm sure. Well, no, I'll put the tire on with the breaker bar.
I spun a little bit by hand. It wasn't
Yeah, I'm pretty
easy.
sure I spun it with just the tire by hand too, but it was
Plenty of
dragging.
leverage, but it was dragging pretty good.
I'm sure that'll not result in us having issues getting the drum off.
Oh, surely not.
That'll be fine.
Could possibly.
Okay, well, with movie magic, we'll now snap to that happening.
What do we get?
Brakes.
Oh, like new shoes.
Oh, yeah. That's not even that bad in there. And I thankfully don't need to turn those.
I wouldn't even bother turning
They
those.
look good to go.
They cleaned themselves on the right here when it was half stuck.
Thank God. Can you turn it now?
What?
I was like, I had a fleeting thought of that. I was like, wait, no, I could use this though. That was good.
Oh, that's great.
All right, now we what? Just hose that down and
Maybe change
change
wheel
the wheel
cylinder
cylinders.
and call it a
Yeah,
day?
I'd say.
I shouldn't even put my Chinese pads on.
No, you got these
They're
original
hardware. They're
Mopar.
riveted even.
Who made better brakes, Mopar or China?
I don't know. Well, it's
Some wiring there. Give her again. I don't know. You know what? Thicker oil. Thicker oil will fix it.
yeah, it seems like bitter rod knock.
Not quite.
It's very dull.
Yeah, well,
Dull noise.
it's more. I'd say it's more hollow than dull. But kind of, it sounds like an aluminum thing this big to me doing one of these. And rod knock would be as you revved it, tick tick tick, tick tick tick.
Yeah.
This one's kind of maintains. I think it's just piston slap.
Sure.
So with a little thicker oil in it, it'll
Yeah.
handle it better at higher RPMs and
Yeah,
hot.
and we won't.
Yeah.
The oil's not actually going to change our piston slap noise if it really is, but piston slap's not a completely immediately detrimental problem.
No.
No. LS just did it from new, and they're all still alive.
Yeah, right? Yes, it'll be fine.
Yeah, let's do an oil change on and cross our fingers. It is a lot quieter though without the belts on.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Angus has got his special brake time tool out again.
Yep. Hey, this is my break time. Why don't you leave me alone?
Well, fair enough. Union negotiated.
I'll only be a couple seconds.
Oh, I just don't need to see that.
But it's free.
This might be the longest piece of brake line I've ever seen. Steve could jump rope with this.
Yeah, I'm really good.
There you go.
Yeah,
I don't know any
I don't
jump
remember
ropes.
what the jump rope
Yeah,
songs were. I was
me
never
either.
very good at it. Nobody wanted to play with me.
That was,
Play a jump rope by yourself? Really hard. Really hard.
but jump rope, solo jump roping's like totally normal.
Yeah, it's a total
long
long
rope,
Yeah,
Kevin.
You just hold both
Oh, you
ends.
only had the long rope?
Oh, just grab it in the middle. Fold it in half.
I wasn't that smart as a kid, okay? But get off my case.
Well, you think that ought to do it?
Surely gotta be long enough.
4 inches too short. Damn it!
Old line's out. Time to try and figure out how to fish this new one in here.
That'll be fun.
Oh, yeah. It's only 25 feet long. How hard can that be? I think I'm ready.
Yeah, alright. Let's start with the first 10 feet and see how it goes from there.
Do you want to maybe pass it over the axle?
Sure.
Great.
Yeah, that should be good. Maybe a couple more inches if you got it.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That's all it takes. 25-foot brake line. It's just that easy.
Right?
It's
Why not?
ridiculous. That's like a whole spool. What do you think there, sir?
I don't know.
I don't see any.
They look alright, but they
I know.
didn't feel alright when we had it on there, though.
Yeah, with our hub on, we gave this a spin earlier, and
It's not ideal.
one of those things that might be okay, but damn if it's not here in a shop with tools with the nation's leader of axle components right next door. So something we should probably pay attention to.
Yeah, we should probably try and get new ones.
Yeah, we're here. Plus, with all those new brake parts in there,
They're
we
all
put
up.
bearings in it. We're never going to have to look at the inside of that axle again.
Yeah, we go forever.
Forever and ever and ever. Well, how old is this? How many years has it been? That long, maybe.
Don't do math on camera.
Don't do meth on camera? Got it.
That either. Okay, so we were unsure about that inner bearing, so we knocked them out and repacked them. Then, of course, we used the secret baby hammer to reinstall them. And we're going to put them on now. Hopefully, that noise we didn't like, it doesn't make anymore. Oh. It's not in all the way yet. Ouch! Now it is. I think that does feel much better now.
It almost rolls more and doesn't do like an instant stop.
Yeah, and it doesn't, you don't feel it kind of like grabbing, so should be good. Nobody had any in stock, so it's gonna have to be good. Oh yeah, I think it's much better. So we'll slap that together, then we'll do the other side. Then maybe we'll have rear brakes. Head back together. Bearings tightened. Now just to throw our axle in. Then we'll get to bleeding brakes. Of course, RTV everywhere. Yeah. We'll do. Get this buttoned up, and then yeah, we'll get to bleeding. Put back together. So now we're going to tie into the front brakes, change the hoses, change some lines, make sure it's all safe, and see maybe how our rotor's cleaned up.
Oh yeah. Our self-clearancing rotors.
Yeah. So we'll rip on into that and see how that goes. So they're basically like a freshly machined rotor. They're fine. Yeah, we'll just change these soft lines so we don't have any issues with the swollen brake lines, which seem to be a pretty common problem when they get this old.
Here's your new one.
Is there?
Just breeze over how much better it looks.
Oh, there's no copper washer.
Oh, inverted flare. Smart. Sweet. Get that fucker. Jesus. We'll get that sucker.
Trying not to swear and it just.
I didn't even mean to say that. Get that sucker threaded on there and move to the other side. Jesus.
So I can't really hear anything now. That's a first for me.
What happened?
I was heating the backside of the fitting, and the rubber line exploded. Like
M80 going off in your face. It was pretty loud.
It was really
Holy
loud.
man! This thing just wants to be on fire.
It really does.
Whoa!
I'm gonna go get some water.
Well, look at the pretty green flames, though.
That's exciting.
Watch your face.
No, I'd rather not pour water.
Okay.
There we go.
And then the other end lit up again.
What? Cool.
You guys don't have smoke detectors in here, do you?
I don't know. I don't think we do.
Hopefully not.
Surely that'll be fine. Alright, fires are out. Exploded hose is off. Everything's fine now, right? We're back on track?
I think so. Putting the new line on now.
Sweet. Okay. Cool. Hopefully the next time we see the audience and they see us is when we're bleeding these brakes.
I hope so.
No more excitement tonight. I'm too tired for this.
Off. Push. What is it still? Need a little more.
So, we think we're pretty sure we have working brakes. They're all bleeding nice.
Feel good?
Yeah, they feel good. So we can finally put the tires back on.
The front ones.
The front ones. Oh yeah, I guess we still have to put the axle in the back.
Yeah, and change the rear tires.
Oh, and change the rear tires. Ah.
Thank you. But yeah. We're getting somewhere. Not quite there yet, but we're getting somewhere. I think I found out why the taillights won't work.
There's moss in the taillights.
It's growing moss. It's like full of dirt and some weird vegetation I'm not used to seeing. And the bulb don't look great. Got a little corrosion on it, so maybe we got some power back here, but we're gonna do some testing and hopefully get even taillights working. Yeah. So we've been doing some stuff. Got park lamps working. We might even have signal lights. We got front signals. Got to do a little bit of wiring at the back, but there's just like a mouse nest covering the fuse box. It's a real convenient spot they put these fuse boxes in for accessibility. I mean, except for that mice can build just a net straight on top of it. And that's what they did. And they used my fuse box as a toilet, so it's a little corroded, but it's working now. And what else? Oh, I wonder if the wipers, if that was the issue too. Probably not. But yeah, we got the rear diff we're working on.
Got a fuel tank that Kevin and Angus went on a mission to get.
Yes, it's an old ginormous fuel tank, which is exactly what we need. But it's too ginormous. Won't fit through the side doors into that toolbox, so we're gonna have to cut it down a little bit, I guess, and it should work. So we're hoping, anyways. So that would be a good option. And then, yeah, not sure what else.
We gotta bolt the seat down.
Yeah, we gotta do that yet. This is the 12 volt high power. Nope, no power on that. Dang. But, anyways,
We'll just keep trucking.
that's all for now.
Well, this is about to get fun. So we have options, some of them better than others. 12-gallon fuel tank, 35-foot truck, 440 big block. What's your guess on mileage?
8?
That,
We're lucky?
if you're luck, tailwind, for sure.
Yeah.
Put a car on the back as well.
Yeah.
So,
My
6?
campers get 6 to 8, so yeah. Other option, we have this 69-gallon fuel tank sitting around that I pulled out of a camper once, but unfortunately she's about yay much too big to fit up in here, which is where we think we can shove a tank. So we all get to watch Kevin do his favorite thing that he's so good at and try to weld.
I thought you were going to say yoga.
I might be better off. I think I'm going to try to section out about 4 inches of this or cut this and plate the side. I don't know. We're going to see if we can get a large fuel tank for this thing for minimum monies. Which is luck. Okay, alternative plan. We did a little measuring. Turns out the tank is going to fit in this place, or this space, just fine. And ideally, we don't have to rely on my welds or all the way around to hold, volatile fuel. What we're going to do instead is going to be a lot less work and a lot less risk. we're going to cut right where these factory seams are for this door and take the door off, and we're going to have a 27.5-inch spot. We can just slide that whole tank right in. Then all we have to do is move the filler neck to the side. The whole factory properly built tank can stay in one piece and not have to rely on us chopping it up. Plus, then they get like another 12, 15 gallons. All right, ramp truck, prepare yourself. Oh, that is thin. There we go. So that turns out there was a weld all the way down the backside and a couple on the front. We can just cut those instead, take the whole piece out as one. Way less repair to do later. One more and we can slide a tank in here. Oh yeah, that'd probably do it, huh? Helps when you cut everything. Okay, one last spot here. It should be pretty much free. Might need a little wiggling. There we go.
A door.
And that's all it takes to put a fuel tank in. Let's do just that. All right. One last thing we have to do for our fuel tank. We need to remove this. We need to move our filler from here to, what do you want, that side?
Yeah, I think this would work best.
Okay.
Because this door works the best. The other
Well,
door is big
before I cut it off, it did.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
So
Yeah, to there. Now, before anyone gets concerned, this tank sat outside with no lid on it for like 3 years or 2 years, so there were no vapors in this thing. We did test it by, shoving the torch into it in a safe manner, and nothing happened. So this will not explode since it's been getting rained in and whatnot for years, but it's still clean inside, still looks really nice, and has reserve. It also has. We also want to keep this tank intact and as it is because it has reserve, vents, a return, a feed, and a level sender. So pretty fancy tank, really.
Yeah, it'll be good forever.
Yeah, this is probably going to be a
It'll
one
be
and done.
perfect for a diesel because I need a return when I convert this thing. So
Bingo. And you can have a reserve even
yeah,
somehow. Or run a generator.
yeah.
Off the reserve is actually a generator line that's a couple inches higher, so you can run your generator all weekend but not run out of fuel. At least get to the gas station. Alright, let's get this sucker patched up.
There. At least we're not trying to contain gasoline or anything in there.
I let it cool off before testing it.
But
That's good enough to show on camera.
I don't know if it actually is.
That's up to them to decide. All the angry oil rig welders in the comments or something, I don't know.
Yeah, it's bad.
I like these Canadians.
At least nobody's gonna see it
Yeah,
once it's in there.
true. I like these Canadians. They can weld, work, and drink. Good folks. These are just like extra North Islands. Like extra.
Yeah.
Extra North Islands. Throw it in the hole?
Yeah, let's put it in there and see if it fits.
Look out. That's all the shit I tripped over. Okay. It's now time to. Huh. Yeah, I suppose. Anyway, the tank's going in.
You sure you don't have a bigger tank?
Look, okay.
You know what? I measured
Yes.
the opening, not the
To the walls.
inside.
Okay.
To verify this
That's
is
fine.
not.
We just need to notch a little piece out of this. We need to notch out specifically that shape.
I wonder if we're gonna have to put the hose on now.
The hose may have to wait. So we'll be back after some slight modifications. This that way.
Yeah, let's try it.
Now with the access groove. PM. I don't even ask if you're feeling strong. I hope I'm feeling half as much of a Steve. $69-gallon fuel cell. What do you want? Eggs in your beer?
Yes.
Hey, look, the film might actually even work too.
Yeah, it's gonna work perfect.
Oh, we dropped the oil out of the rear end. It's bad. But the rear end looks great inside. It just looks like it was neglected. Somebody didn't change it. And it's got a locker in it. So she's a posi unit. So that's good. Now I'm going to pop the drive shaft off. Hopefully get this yoke out so we can change the pinion seal because that was leaking. So. We'll That's still hot.
Okay, what's still hot and what did I miss with the camera?
Finally got the pinion off.
Nice.
Now we can change that seal.
Excellent. Good. Well, it's definitely bad now for sure.
Yeah, I definitely smoked that one. But hopefully we got the right one. Let's verify that before I pry that out of there.
That's a good idea.
That size is right. Looks totally different, but that doesn't mean much. Yeah, I think it's right. I think we're golden.
Sweet.
I'll pry that out of there, because that was leaking bad.
Was it? Oh, yeah, no, I saw it. Just dribbling down the front of the differential.
Oh yeah.
You don't need diff fluid.
Yeah, it looks right.
Sweet.
Yeah, well, I would have just rolled with it, but how the heck do I get under here to keep topping it up?
I suppose that's fair. Just run a big tube all the way up the side.
Okay, well, now where's that fancy seal driver? Might be the right size for this. We're all done in here. It's cleaned out as best as possible. And we're going to slap the diff cover back together. Snug this up. And then we'll move on to something else.
The many other things on the checklist.
The endless list that we have. We feel like tires are flat.
You just wait for that downhill.
Sweet skid.
Jump for a rip.
Yeah, and these are not makers.
Well, that's good.
There's a difference.
Well, I mean, we're not married, so technically I wouldn't be a widow.
True. Hopefully you might be a little sad though.
Oh, I'd be a little sad.
But
Yeah.
no, a Widowmaker doesn't have the seam here where you can verify that it's in.
It also requires a marriage license.
Yeah, that's true. The Widowmaker has the seam down in the middle of the rim, and it's like a overlap like this, and you can't verify that it's
Right.
together before you inflate it. That's why they were so dangerous.
Oh.
These are just like our grader tires at work. Caterpillar still makes all the heavy stuff still like this. So.
Yeah. It's easier to change, I'd imagine.
You can change it in the field so easy. How do you throw a 10,000 pound tire on a tire machine?
Yeah, that's fair. Most of the way. And that's all
One
it takes.
lock ring off. Now the tire's like rusted right to the rim.
Well, we'll just drive on it for a little bit. That'll bust it free, I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't know how to get that off now.
Well, can't you use the machine now?
Well, it's gonna push it in. We want it to push it that way.
But wouldn't it loosen it up?
I guess. Yeah, it'll bust it free, hopefully.
I really don't know what I'm talking about, so don't feel obligated to take my.
Well, we usually have some pretty good ideas.
I don't have any.
Doesn't even move. This is gonna be a nightmare. Well, that's
I mean,
What if
that's
you?
barely even bigger.
What if
Come
you
on.
step on it?
what's that supposed to mean?
Not you.
What are you trying to say?
No.
Holy, that's bad.
Once again, a solution seems to have presented itself.
Yes, marketplace prevails. Ford dually tires and wheels. Bolt pattern 8 on 6.5. Same on a 1988 F350. So these should bolt up.
4 of them,
4 of them. $100. for the
$100
set.
bucks. Where at?
Des Moines.
Oh, easy.
As soon as he messages me back, I'm going.
Yeah, we could have those picked up and back here before we'd ever get that one tire off.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about us ruining some of these rims too with the air chisel. This one got gashed up pretty good.
Yeah. Plus that one's rusty
Somebody
as
took
hell.
a sawzall to it as well.
You know, there's just a lot of problems with these.
God
If we had
knows
more
who.
time and maybe industrial tire equipment, maybe we could do it.
You could have taken it down to the old tractor mart, I guess.
Honestly.
All right. Whoa. Look out. Whoa. Look out. Jesus.
You want to kick me that stool you just tripped on?
I've my fault. I've been kicking it the whole time.
That was nowhere near me.
Anyway, Angus is back from his adventure to Des Moines with his truck to get some new tires. Let's see if they fit. Let's use a speedy bastard. You join us on what is hopefully the last day of working on the truck here. This morning, I am soldering this crack in the radiator. Or, well, I'm going to try my best to do so. We'll see. Oh yeah, it's actually going pretty well.
Working on seeing how to fasten the seat back down. How's it going, Steve?
Well, that's the seat bolt.
That looks different than I thought it would. Well, that's not gonna do, huh?
That explains why the driver's side's so loose.
Yeah. Yeah, you think we can run another bolt and washer and nut through there and just replace that?
Do You have like washers this big?
We do, actually.
We're gonna need one of those.
Oh, is it that bad under there?
It's pretty bad. That's where it came from.
Oh, that's no good up in there.
Looks like the rear one's there. I don't know why the seats.
Huh.
I think that's the rear seat bolt.
Oh, I don't think I was actually getting this. Well, shoot. Well, that's not gonna do. Let's see if we can subvert the rust by just increasing our surface area with big ass washers.
It's good. We ended up cutting this all off just to fit that fuel tank in there. So now try and weld it back together, and hopefully it still works.
Finally getting to the point of wrapping things up here. You guys are doing the new alternator. Steve's got some old thread and spacers and stuff he's been creating.
Yeah.
Creating being the key word.
Hopefully.
Meanwhile, I've got the dash pulled out so that we can eliminate probably the biggest problem these trucks have, which is the amp meter on all Dodges. Basically, they get hot, catch on fire, and burn everything to the ground. So we're going to eliminate that by shunting those two wires together, and that should be good to go. Last few steps before a test drive.
Okay, we're got our alternator installed. Changed it up to the more generic one instead of the big giant 100 ampere that is apparently impossible to find. And we're all hooked up to our new fuel tank. Dumped, I don't know, 10 gallons in it. So let's see if it picks that up. We're gonna try and move it for the first time after doing all the brakes and all the million other things we did to it.
Just checking mirrors.
We got like good brakes.
Nice. Good brakes. It's moving, so that's a good sign. I see no leaks as of yet. I don't see anything leaking or anything.
No. Makes 50 pounds of oil pressure.
Still good oil pressure.
Yeah, over 50 pounds.
Nice.
Transmission seems good. Let's just check the transmission oil. Now that it's warm, but yeah. We're getting places.
Hopefully we can go home soon.
Yeah. It's been a long week.
I'm sure Kevin, Mook, and Angus are sick of us by now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Going down to the last few bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Steve's got an alternator in place. We've got a fresh air filter. Just a little brake check. That worked great. Fluids are all topped off. I'm wiring up a fuel level gauge. Yeah, what's left? Ramps?
The ramps is the biggest thing left.
Yeah.
We got our...
Probably a test drive at some point, eh?
Yeah, we should probably test drive it pretty soon.
Make sure it drives at all.
Go put
Now that
gas
it's done.
in. Oh, fixed belt squeal. I think we got that handled.
Oh yeah. Trans lines? Are you working on that?
I
right
just checked that and they are still dry. Seat belts.
And bolt down seat.
Yeah.
We can do that after we're done.
Wiper motor, that's a fail.
Say that again.
Said wiper motor, that's a fail.
Yeah. Yeah, you got Rain-X.
We just tested out the motor's post, so Rain-X it is.
Rain-X it is. All right, let's finish this.
Rush, just the old chains punched through the deck.
Not exactly.
I can't blame you. We've got some D-rings welded down here, help strap the car down, because one thing we really care about is the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get rid of this. You can leave this anywhere.
Roadrunner has a little bit of sentimental value. So. Hopefully the last wiring connection we're making.
Is this it? Are we done? Minus ramps?
Hopefully.
And maybe a little more cleaning, which honestly is coming out great already.
That's actually shocking.
Really turned this meth house into a meth home. Hopefully with that ground. Hopefully with that ground, when I flip this key, we'll have a readout on the fuel gauge.
Oh, that would be so handy.
That'll be so nice. 69 gallons of registered fuel amount. Shit. Okay, one more has arrived.
And I've brought elevators.
Another marketplace find. Oh wow, those are really nice ramps for $250.
Right?
That saves us so much time.
Would you relax?
Sorry.
Sorry, I blew up.
Yeah, I think that'll do. But it's not my truck, so will it do?
Oh, those are beautiful. They haven't even been used?
I don't think so. They're probably takeoffs.
Yeah, he had a bunch of trailers like this. I'm pretty sure it was a takeoff thing.
You know what you
I
could
wonder
do?
if we just put a rod through and just hook
Better
them down.
yet, 2 holes.
Yeah?
And then just bam, right there, done.
So much easier than
So
I
much
expected
easier.
it.
Hell yeah. We can even finish that.
On second thought. It's dark out. Probably not a great time for a test drive.
Yeah, Angus is scared of the dark.
I'm also afraid of a lot of other things.
Heights, women, bugs, holes,
Yeah.
Pretty much you name it. I'm terrified right now.
Bucket trucks.
bucket trucks.
Bucket trucks is a new one on the list, that's for sure.
But yeah, in our seat, we just remembered is not bolted down yet. So.
This one?
Oh, easy.
He's not scared of that. Never afraid to ruin things. Oh. Go fill her up in the morning, figure out her fuel gauge and everything else, and go from there.
Yeah. Attach our ramps.
Yeah.
Attempt to load the car.
And then...
Oh, and maybe a little.
Oh. Clearly we gotta polish it.
Yeah.
Cut and buff wax.
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll see you in the morning. Well, it's hopefully our last morning in Iowa.
You're telling me.
We just got a few things to button up. Figure out the ramp situation. And yeah, bolt down our seat.
Small stuff.
And load the Roadrunner in.
And then figure out everything that's wrong with it.
Yeah. We should probably test drive it yet.
Oh yeah. Maybe that should be step 1.
Yeah.
Well, more importantly than all that, I think we should have pizza for lunch. That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
More pizza?
More pizza.
It's not about the trip and the things we learned on the way. It's just about how much pizza we had this week. Can't even fit this damn thing in frame.
That's why the speed was on it, apparently.
Well, we're doing somewhere between all of it and none of it.
Whoa!
Hang a left here. How's the brakes? better. The pads probably need to set in a little.
Oh, can I make this turn?
Only
boy.
just.
Yeah,
Tell you what, the back seat's pretty nice too.
no big cities on the way home for this thing.
Save for one key issue.
I'm sitting behind Steve. I noticed the back was already a little collapsed. All right, well, let's run this down to the fuel station, get it filled up. Maybe the gauge will start working. That would be really cool.
This is the worst Uber I've ever had.
But not the smallest.
No. Not by a long
Crucial
shot.
step here before they hit the road. Got the SOS pads out. Giving it the old cut and buff. What do you think, Steve? Like, best of show?
Oh, I think so.
Easy. You could have cleaned your logo into it. Like arts and crafts today. It's gonna be hard to see until it's dry, but yeah, this is gonna be a lot better.
Most of our paint is just going down the drain.
Guys, fish live down there. Now they're gonna be goldfish.
All pretty. It doesn't want to start. We lost spark, and I think Steve might have figured it out.
I think we washed it and got mud in there.
I think you got its natural factory mud dauber nest wet. It's
I
now-
can't believe it ran at all on that thing.
Like, where's the heat sink material? Is there usually? That's
It's
just
supposed
bare
to be.
circuits. Yeah, that's a bare circuit.
Yeah,
right there.
it is completely melted out. Like, I don't know
How did that run?
how it ran, period.
What the hell?
But it runs way better now. Huh.
All right, well, let's see if the new one fixes that, I guess. I'll get the garden hose, wash the mud out. Okay, new ignition module. Let's see how that does. Also, we have one horribly aimed headlight. Just don't drive in the dark. Oh. That was just regular flooded. Alright, let's pack this sucker up and paint the rims and call it done. I'll get the purple spray paint. Oh, that would do it. While we're packing stuff up and finishing the last details, I decided to pull this out of our tank. It's stuck.
Huh.
It won't move.
You don't suppose that's related, huh?
I feel like I've said this 3 times, but we're on the finishing steps. We have a new wiper motor. Cut to here. A new fuel sender. Well, actually a different fuel sender, but turns out, much like I speculated, the ones that O'Reilly's carries have the same exact, like the same exact dealio inside. So I just swapped that onto the old carrier. That'll be good to go. And a new fuel leak we've decided to ignore. All right, so here we are, the last few bits and pieces. So I see you're packing up for the long haul here. Any thoughts on your drive?
Oh, it'll be fine.
You heard it here, folks. They think it will be fine. Let's get the car loaded on and see what happens. Okay. Put her back. She should hold.
How's it look?
Pretty sick.
For some
Keep
reason,
coming. You don't have pressure on the wheel yet.
it almost looks bigger than the front.
Oh, there you go. Oh, except for we need to extend the orange through the car.
Yeah.
I'll go get the spray paint. Hell yes. That's pretty badass. All right, well, I think that's it. This thing is as good as we're gonna get as far as the road ready goes. There's one last step. Put a junkyard dig sticker on it. Give these guys a firm handshake and send them north. The classic original, and this one definitely deserves the I don't know if it's fixed. It's different.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know if it's fixed, but goddamn if it isn't slightly different. Throw this one over yonder. Balance it out. Fix things on both sides. As it smells like raw fuel dripping on the ground. But that's fine. Just don't mention it on camera. I'll never know the danger we're in. You're in. Yeah, they are in. The Canadians are heading west and then north. Fresh spray paint, new straps, transmission, other various items. Look at that thing go. Oh, think she's out of oil? No way.
It's rod bearings.
Well, the spare motor's right over here.
What?
The spare motor's right over here. Oh boy. How bad?
No, I didn't. It still has oil.
That's not what we want.
No. It's not good.
So you're telling me they may have blown up the motor and the sprag at the same time?
Yeah, apparently.
Weird.
Or the motor is just completely worn out.
Okay, we have a plan. It's, well, it's a plan. It's more like a frickin' marathon. Here's the plan. We're gonna limp this. We're only like a couple miles from Angus's house right now. We're gonna try to limp it there and let it cool overnight. It should build enough oil pressure with thick, cold oil to make it to the shop just fine tomorrow. In the meantime, we're gonna get the camper that Angus and I got running, so we had housing for my wedding in a video. That has a healthy 440 in it. Unfortunately, it's in it, and we needed to be out of it. So tonight's going to be spent ripping an engine out of a motor home, and then tomorrow we're gonna swap motors. And you guys should be out of here by June. That away, sir.
Gauges.
Yeah, looks like the gauge does work.
It does work. The
Are
oil
you sure?
pressure gauge, it can't work, right?
It's on the peg.
Yeah, it's.
Ugh, I'm afraid that is potentially accurate. Jesus. For once, the temperatures and presages are not good.
No.
Okay, let's go see our other candidate. Still plenty of time to just drive this to Canada. Just saying.
I was gonna suggest that with these hotels.
I wouldn't care. We can even cut a satellite-shaped hole in it for a roadrunner, whatever. Okay, so we cut this thing up into little bits and pieces. She's healthy.
It moves good.
It moves. If we can move this, it can move a ramp truck.
Out of the seat. That was uphill.
I'll tell you what, I'd love to say this is not where I thought I'd see this video going, but for some reason, the back of my mind, it's kind of where I maybe saw this video going. God damn, if it's not one thing, it's all of them. We gotta go right there. And I'm running out of gas. Come on, girl. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Up the hill, it's all down the hill from there. Ha! Made it. What were we even worried about? Alright, let's go cut this old beauty up. Alrighty. We went and got supper. It's dark now, and it's gonna rain in 2 hours. So, the clock's a ticking. We've drained our coolant in a proper, safe manner. Yep, outside the environment.
Hey, shine that light over here.
Yes, boss. You going for
Power steering.
Oh.
Hey, there's a good snow brush in here.
Anything else in there?
I think we're good. I cut everything I could think of.
There's one over here too.
That's total.
They're rusty from sitting in the.
It matches square body Chevy
But this
switches.
is a Dodge.
Yeah, I know.
Did Dodge even make their own shit?
No. Barely.
Barely. Does this have a lower setting? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, that's better. You ready to flip this thing?
Yeah, I'd say so. But what do I know?
Might be my favorite little single bit of film I've gotten in a long time. Phoenix with a sawzall, with a 1 foot blade in one hand, and a bush light in the other. What do I know?
It's a good night.
Oh, just wait. It's got so far downhill to go. Might have still been a little more gas in it. Whoops. Shit.
Starting the propane tank.
Quick, grab the cups. That's good fuel. Okay. We'll let that dry off, and then we'll set to work. Where's the torch? It's got a bad motor mount.
Like a quarter tank in it.
Look at it. It's already flipped off.
Oh, it's ready to come
It
out of
ripped
there.
one of the motor mounts out already. Huh. Ready to go.
Oh, how do you know? Just wants to not be part of this thing anymore.
Look at that. Okay, so we got to remove this, and then these. And I think we can just rip this thing right out of here.
Yep.
That should be pretty easy.
We can just probably sawzall this
Yeah.
cross, remember?
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to say it. I think this is definitely the way to go. This is so much easier, seemingly. Two key factors in removing an engine from the camper that I didn't have last time. A, camper on side. B, Steve. With a big sawzall blade.
What, this thing?
Don't tell me that's small. I'm going to leave.
No.
I feel doubly inadequate around here. Just a tiny parking brake on this thing.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Hint of parking. A hint of parking. Smells like old gas over here. Weird.
Crazy, really.
You need a boost?
No. Where's he going?
Lift the light up.
He's gonna turn the steering wheel to try to get the tie rod off the.
Oh. This is camera. Oh my god, it's heavy.
Why is it so heavy?
How's it going, girls? Great. We believe in you.
I'm just trying to get in the driver's seat.
Other way.
Keep going.
Or keep going.
Yeah, go the other way.
That's fine.
Hit that with a hammer.
Yeah, I was looking for the axe.
Yeah, I set it back over there.
Oh.
For the axe.
You know what we didn't consider?
Huh.
The carb that was full of fuel.
Oh.
Passenger seat is covered.
It's okay, we weren't using it.
Yeah.
Think of it for
Finally. Angus man does whatever a beefcake does.
Don't make me come down there.
It's coming.
Yeah, there's just one.
trying to get up.
Okay, look out.
Boing. Hey, look,
all
an
it
engine.
takes.
That's all it takes. Literally. Except for the fluids. Alright, final cut.
Let me cut that the other way.
It's loose.
I didn't even bend it that time.
What the hell? Just
Nice.
flaunting around a 1 foot blade.
Gonna need a battery.
Oh, he said it. Somebody slap him.
That fucking nose goes.
Warn ya.
Yeah, so you're fine. You're fine. Perfect. Okay, now the plan is... Steve, you want to run us through the plan?
Yeah, well, we figure the best way is if we flip it back on its bottom.
What used to be wheels.
I was going to say wheels, but
No, those are over here now.
those are there.
Oh, we don't move them.
And hopefully it'll just plop that 440 right here for
Like a
us.
chicken laying an egg.
Nice soft ground. Then we'll flop it back over. It'll be just lying there.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
We dented a valve cover, but
What?
we got a set of those.
Ah, it's junk. Put it back. You know, I actually kind of like this camper. Maybe it's not too late to put it back together.
Here, I'll grab
that's
the
the
saws
issue.
Oh. Please. The pliers.
That's pretty big.
This might take a little while.
That saw's all territory.
Nah, he can give it pliers.
Good news, I found my beer though that I lost.
No, it's not that one.
No, he.
That one's gone now.
No, I had another one
Oh, you lost two.
that I set up here when I cut that cross member.
How irresponsible are you? That's alcohol use. All right. There we go. A healthy 440. We probably should have started this whole video here, huh? Well, you live,
Should've known better.
you live and you learn. Oh no, this one only makes 10 foot-pounds.
Oh no. Well, it'll have to do.
All right. I'll see you guys in the morning when we put it all together.
Our test drive home didn't work out so good.
No kidding. You guys were supposed to be home, what, yesterday?
Or a couple days ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you're still here. The good news is after we put that known good motor right here, you should be able to turn the key and just go.
Yeah.
Go like hell at 55 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Like a stiff breeze. Alright, start disconnecting shit. Been 20 minutes or so. We've got a 3-man operation going and it is running well. Steve is taking all our connections and stuff off on top of the motor. Getting that ready to come out. Angus is doing the same underneath. Say hi, Angus.
Hi, Angus.
And meanwhile, I am back here stripping all the extra bits and pieces off our old engine, pulling the trans, getting this ready to drop into the truck. We're hoping that we can leave this whole accessory drive and everything in place and just drop this whole unit in as a power package. Hoping. We'll find out. God damn, they got long enough plug wires on it.
The motor's still warm.
I mean, it was running, what, an hour and a half ago?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's warm to the touch still.
Yeah. We don't mess around. That was faster than the transmission.
Yeah.
Alright. Out with the old and in with the new after an oil pan swap and headers. Maybe a little investigation as to what's going on with this guy. Ooh. Sparkles.
It's fine.
Does it smell like bearings?
Yeah, kind of.
Those Clevites or Mollies or Chrysler?
I think they're Clevite.
Good God, look at that. I don't want to be that guy, but I think this motor might be bad. Maybe. Oh.
That's not supposed to be in the pan.
Let's just put it back.
I don't know. Ooh.
Think this is a piece of bearing.
It sure looks like it. I don't know what else it would be.
All the metal on the filter. It's only one though. It's fine.
Okay.
What is? I'll just here put this back up in there. Hit the road.
That one right there.
And that one. Oh, that's just side lash, I guess.
It's really hot still.
Yeah. Damn. You know, Tom used to tell a story where he would crack pistons in his GTO and he'd have the motor out and take the piston into a guy that has the wrist pin pressed off. And so the guy's like, this is still warm. I thought that was impressive. I guess they'd stay warm a long time, not to discredit Tom. Seems to be okay. Yeah. You feel it touching?
No.
Must be fixed now. Alright, let's get that all bolted up and drop this son of a gun in there.
All right, that should wrap it up. Time to put it in.
Well, you're still talking about the engine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. If anyone tuned in just now, that might be taken out of context. Wrap it up and put it in, just saying.
Now I'm taking it out of context.
I don't like it,
I'll drop and use and I'll put it.
I hate to ruin that belt. Get out of here, master.
Alright, back more. Nope.
Wrong way.
Up more.
Just a touch. There you go.
Up a little more to clear my boat.
You're gonna be hitting your
Man, what the
master.
How come I hitting over it? Oh, that stupid wire.
And the master. Alright, I'm good for engine mount there. God knows where our transmission is. Do we need to meet all of them at the same time with these motors?
Kinda.
Probably. I will deal with that later, you know?
Alright, I'm on a stud.
I'm good,
If you go
but
down, it
I
should
still
go
think
on.
we need to do a trans first.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
This needs to go
Okay,
like this.
yeah, fire it up. There we go.
That's all there is to that.
It's in there.
Oh, is there? I'm gonna. Angus, go back to work. I don't need. I appreciate you, but I don't need you right now.
Anyway, Steve, you want to give us an update? It's been a bit.
Yeah, well, new motorhome engine is in,
I'll fucking cry.
and there's only a couple things left to hook up, I believe. Fuel line,
Yeah, we
drop the rod in.
radiator hoses. Heater hose lines. Oh, Jesus. Heater hose lines are on. Oil sensor gauged and stuff. Things are done. We're tired.
Yeah,
We're very
it's
tired.
been a long week.
Yeah, you still have 1,700 miles to drive.
I know. I can't wait.
Good news. Every component of your truck's been replaced. Or repaired in some manner.
Yeah,
Literally all of it.
we've touched everything.
All of it. Even Carl.
Unfortunately, I've been touched.
Emotionally. Emotionally.
Well, we're just topping up fluids. Can finally get out of Iowa.
Hopefully, we don't know if this runs.
Hopefully.
It did yesterday.
It
and
did
We
yesterday.
don't know about this configuration. I don't know what any of those wires I hooked up went to.
Really?
I have no idea. Yeah, we'll find out.
Falling apart over here.
Quick test drive and get the hell out of here.
I think so.
All packed up. This is it. You're actually leaving?
Yeah.
Alright, one last thing we gotta do. This truck deserves this. I'll have you put it on. This thing is now certified different. The first vehicle to ever receive one of these.
It's definitely. Oh, we should put it.
I don't know. Right on the hood, the air cleaner, who knows. I should have put it in the oil pan. With all those extra bolts Angus left in there.
Hi, Mom!
God damn it. There you go. Now you're ready for 1,700 miles.
Oh yeah. It's nothing.
Ready to begin.
Well, we've gone like, I don't know, 40 miles?
Yeah.
Something like that. Truck's doing good. Still making almost 75 pounds of oil pressure. So that's much better than the old motor. Because it would have blown up by now.
100%.
We barely made it 10 miles with it. It was clattering super bad. Zero oil pressure, even at 2 grand. Done for. We found some loose rod bearings and a bunch of bearing material in the pan, but yeah, we're finally making our way home. So it's comfy.
It is comfy.
We'll see.
We'll see.
So our battery is charging at 18 volts. That's why it's smoking. It's just a coincidence that the vent line was plugged off. That too. So I'm suspecting our voltage regulator. It's loose. It's probably almost just the ground. The body has to ground to itself. I know on the older swept lines there was you'd have a ground strap directly from the engine to the voltage regulator. Oh yeah, look at the rest of that. But we'll get this swapped and hopefully that solves our overcharging issue.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it's hot. I bet you it wasn't making ground, so we'll fix that. Be on our merry way. Oh, morning. Day 2 of driving. Well, home. We just threw the motor in yesterday morning. We started. Left Iowa at like 7:30. Drove until we couldn't drive anymore. Pulled over in some random town and slept in the truck for a couple hours. And now we're carrying on. We're almost to North Dakota. And it's going good so far. Only put 1 quart of oil in yet. And yeah, that's it. This motor is definitely a lot healthier than the old one. Makes 70 psi hot. Yeah, but well, we're getting right close to the border. So we'll see how this goes getting this thing into Canada. Hopefully it's just smooth sailing and we did everything right. This is the first time for us, so that'll be interesting. But the truck's been doing good. Tiny little oozing on the rad from the old repairs. That's all I've seen. Other than that, not a drop. I put 2 quarts of oil in it this whole drive. And yeah, figured out the mileage in the last stop, 11.66 miles per gallon.
That's pretty good.
our 78 Chevy Dually with a 454 won't get that empty. And this truck, yeah, we weighed it last night. We found a scale at a grain elevator to sneak into late last night. And it was 14.2 hauling the car. So this is like just under 10,000 pounds. So it's pretty heavy. But yeah, we'll check back once we get through the border. Well, we're officially back in Canada. Made it through the border. Got all the importing, exporting deal done. We were a little confused how that worked at first, but
Yeah,
we had to do a second loop.
so we went into Canada, imported it, then I had to drive back to the US, export it, and then come back into Canada.
Yeah.
But it worked.
It was fine. We picked the like one of the quietest border crossings that there is, probably.
Yeah, North Portal. Yeah.
So there was no line. I don't think we waited for one vehicle ahead of us. So we just
No.
whoop, whoop.
It was really easy.
It was fine.
So now we're in Saskatchewan,
Yeah.
as you can tell. Just flat.
Now just another 8 hours and we're home.
Yay!
Yeah, I can't wait.
Let us know.
We made it. Well, we made it home from Iowa. Trip went really good, actually. Truck did surprisingly well. We only had to replace 2 voltage regulators. That was the only issues we had. Got like 13 miles per gallon hauling the car. Just used, I think, 2 quarts of oil. Leaked, I should say, because I think the rear main leaks a little bit. But yeah, it was good. And the cab kind of is bad. It's really bad. You can see how much the front cab mount sagged on the way home, that it's split that gap in the fender now. So this cab's toast.
Yeah. Which we already knew.
Which we knew, because like, well, I guess you can't see it because of the Gorilla Tape, but we had to stop and Gorilla Tape above the doors all the way around the cab because it was like just holes. There's nothing there.
No.
It's rotted right out, so impossible to fix that. So we have a solution though. I happened to pick that thing up. It's a 71 Fargo crew cab that I've been after for quite a while, but yeah, that'll be the next video. Reviving that truck and the welder even on it. So, but I'd just like to thank Kevin and Mook and Angus for everything they did for us. It was amazing. It was a fun week. A lot of work. Yeah, and their friends Carl and Phoenix, they came and helped us too. That was very nice of them. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Have to tune in for the next one to see what we do to this. It's going to get a cab swap. Possibly a Cummins swap too, but for now that 440 does so good, I think we'll leave it. But thanks for watching.